Okay, so I guess we're rolling. Um, I came across this article. I hid my pregnancy for 9 months, and it was the best decision I've ever made. Celebrates a milestone. She was there to share the news. One of the best decisions she ever made. And her parents found out when she was 30 weeks along. Now, this isn't like a teenager or something like that. So um, I think it's just one of those things where it's a personal choice. Let me pause here. So there's a little video that went with it where it talked about three mistakes or two mistakes or a couple mistakes that you don't want to make when announcing your pregnancy. One of them was not announcing your pregnancy, stealing someone's thunder, like at their birthday party or their wedding, not announcing till after the first trimester. And I believe it was like avoiding social media, things like that. And the reason I'm speaking even to this in the first place is because with my youngest daughter, we didn't tell anybody. And let me tell you, there's something about that where there's just a peace about it. You don't have everybody coming at you when it comes to, how's she doing? How's the health of the baby? This and that. And it really allowed my daughter's mother just the time and space for her to enjoy her pregnancy by herself. And this was a choice that we both made because with our oldest, there was like a lot of high tension, although she was much younger. But her mother flew out, and it was kind of just it was like a mess. There was a lot of pressure, things like that. This was just a much more quiet pregnancy. Granted, we were much older, so we knew how to handle things better. But I do think that there's something comforting just about the peace and quiet. And I've never given birth and don't want to, quite frankly. Looks painful. But just to be able to see how she was just able to be in her own peace and her own space and her own coming of maturation as our daughter was developing and things like that. There's something about that. You don't have to announce everything to everybody. You don't owe it to them. And even when family members found out and friends found out, they were no less accepting. They were just as much happy, and sometimes it's a different sort of surprise that they get to have. And I think a lot of times it can take a lot of pressure off of people as well to feel like they have to keep doing something. Or how's she doing? Can we cook something? Can we bring something? Planning a shower, all of those things. No, we had everything we needed. If you guys wanted, I don't know, a couple boxes of diapers or whatever, but no, just enjoy this new addition to our family along with us, and that's how that went. So if you are planning, it's just a thought. It's a possibility. There was a comment where somebody said my mom would be so hurt if she didn't know. Your mom will get over it because you are the parents now, so you're deciding what's best for this stage of your life as now what as you will be parents or parents for a second or third time. So those are your choices as adults. You get to make those choices. And if you're younger than adult status, yeah, you should probably tell your parents. That way you're getting the proper medical treatment, prenatal, psychological support, things like that. That way I think that's the circumstance where it's best for everybody to know what's going on. And yeah, announcing it too early, I could see that because I did see where uh, I've seen where people have announced that they were having a baby, and then suddenly those social media posts shift dramatically because they didn't carry to term for one reason or another. So I think that there's just a lot to be said about having your own privacy, living your own life, and you control the content that you put out there in the world or what you want people to know, and they'll find out soon enough. I think the way we looked at it is there's a whole lot of people that we know, but we don't really know. And so what was the point in sharing a whole lot of things with people who we don't really see like that? And they don't see us like that, and that's okay. Those are called acquaintances. And that's okay. Doesn't mean acquaintances need to know the intimate details of your life. So just my thoughts. What are your thoughts? What's your ace up the sleeve? What's your advice, comment, experience? Have you done that as well? Kept a uh, pregnancy, you know, secret, and I don't mean secret in order to avoid the father, or so you can go on the run, or you know, or you're going to give the baby away or anything else. You just decided we're just going to have this baby in our own peace and space, and go from there and raise this child. Or you know, if even with the others, all experiences are welcome. But I hope this finds everybody in total place or pursuit of health, mind, body, and soul. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.